good morning and welcome to Friday's edition of Wake Up Call. And as you can tell, it isn't with Craig. We've let Craig have a few days off. He's going off to Bonnie, Scotland to have a few days break. So for today's show, you have me. It's Wake Up Call with Debby Robinson here at Crafters TV. So we're really excited, and I'm not here alone because we've got lots of things coming up today, including another edition of the Craft Factor, which I'm so excited about, but I'll let my guests talk about that in a moment. What I'm going to tell you is that we've got two, not one, but two brand new launches today here at Crafters TV. We have got coming up on launch day at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern time and 7 a.m. Pacific time. Nearly got that then. We've got the brand new Creator Card range, which are the balanced Creator Card dies. And believe you me, these are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek of these in this show. In fact, it's going to be my first demo with them. And then coming up at 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Eastern time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. Smooth, Johnny, smooth. I don't think anybody noticed. But we've got the Colour Me Happy show, which I feel like I'm in my happy place when I'm in the Colour Happy show. And we've got some brand new metallic paint markers all lined up for you. But it's actually a fabulous show because it's not just them. There's lots of other metallic ink pads and pens and pencils on there, as well as that brand new launch coming up later tonight. So really, we've got quite a cram-packed full day of crafty goodies for you, crafty goodness, and the return of the very beautiful, my little sidekick today, our lovely Becky. So good morning, Becky.
Oh, I loved that. I'll pay you later. Oh, you're so sweet. It's lovely to be back with you. And we have got absolutely oodles, as you've said. I'm so looking forward to those launches. And I have had a sneak peek at some of the makes that Debbie has made. And as per usual, they are awe-inspiring. We have got, of course, our Craft Factor coming up for you as well in today. I love it when you get social. I love seeing you. If we've not met before, hiya. Yes, it is me, Becky. And I do love hearing from you. I want to know what you're up to. Have you got any plans for this weekend? We've already had Patricia in from Arizona saying hello. We've had Terry in saying good morning from LA. It's 4 a.m. here. I need to go back to sleep after you've watched CC. Cindy saying good morning to everybody. Hello to Sue. We've got Gwen in saying good morning to us as well. We've got so many treats coming up for you today. And in fact, I have a feeling that we're going to have a bit of a sneaky peek with them now with Debbie. What have you got going on over there, please?
So coming up at 3 p.m. is our launch day, and we have got the latest design of our Creator Card range. Now here at Crafters Companion, we absolutely do, we're at the top of the game when it comes to our Creator Card range, and that's exactly what we've got with these fabulous dies. These are something a little bit different though, and these are our balanced Creator Card die collection. And look at the price on the screen. A launch day exclusive price is £97.99 or $118.95. But take a look at the platinum price down on your screen there. It is £78.39 or $95.16. Brand new today, 6 fabulous designs, and not just those. We've also included in here for you something that you're going to need with the Creator Card range because of the delicacy and the intricacy of those dies, which is that fabulous die cleaning brush set, which is the brush and the sponge that you see a lot of us here at Crafters TV use, and that's coming exclusive today with this brand new launch at 3 p.m. So what I'm going to show you is exactly how these work. They are absolutely beautiful, and as with any of our Creator Card range, they do exactly what they say on the tin. They create a card instantly. Absolutely beautiful. And the most gorgeous designs. So I'm going to come in and show you, look how fabulous these are. And you can see that lovely swinging element. Now these are going to be for anybody of any stage of their crafting life, whether you're a beginner, whether you've been somebody who's only been doing it for a few months, or whether you've been somebody who's doing it for a very few years, like a seasoned crafter. They're absolutely gorgeous. And you can see this lovely element where you've got that balanced feature, what you can attach to there to create that lovely floating look. However, there's lots of things you can do with with Create a Card because you could actually remove those beautiful lovebirds out of there and just use that gorgeous heart, perhaps put a wedding design behind the back of them. They're absolutely incredible. So that one is your lovebirds. Then I adore this one. I'm not gonna lie, this one is just absolutely gorgeous. Forever Yours. And look how gorgeous they are. The lovely couple sat on that swinging tree. I just think is absolutely beautiful. And you can see that lovely swinging element there, which I just think these just really stand out from the crowd. They're absolutely beautiful. And regardless of how you use them, you could use the dies as stencils to create all that lovely image. You can colour them in, paper piece them, recut them out in different colours. There's a whole heap of ways that you're going to be able to do them, and for lots of different occasions. And again, that element where you can take out the swinging factor. And this one I'm showing you because it is just showing you again how you can use them. And this one is that gorgeous, beautiful raise your glass. Thank you very much, Johnny. Nearly forgot there, but you can see how you can just use a bit of acetate onto there and literally create a card quite. And I mean, that is just fabulous. Weddings, I'm thinking engagements, possibly anniversaries as well. Lots of ways that you're going to be able to use this. Now, I adore this one. Shine Bright, absolutely gorgeous. And again, that lovely element where you've got the swinging factor, it's just absolutely beautiful. And all that delicate frame around the outside as well. These really are beautiful. And you can, look how gorgeous that looks. You can see how that all works together beautifully. One of my personal favourites, I just love this one, which is that beautiful, let me just, Butterfly Wishes. And you can see the kind of things that you can create. Now, our lovely Nicola has done this card and it's just absolutely beautiful. A lovely design on that where she's doubled it up, and it just gives that really strong effect of how you can create and use these. Absolutely beautiful. Now, I am going to say that I shouldn't have a favourite, but I think I have, because I just think this is absolutely beautiful. And I've fetched two of these because I want to show you how this is used. Absolutely gorgeous. Save the date die set. And again, that lovely swinging element with the clock there in the centrepiece. But again, if you took that out of there, you can see you've got that beautiful delicate frame that you can be using for all heaps of things. I'm thinking frames, putting pictures of your loved one behind there, as well as that lovely element. And I'm just going to show you another one using that save the date. Again, to show you that versatility, where you can keep that in and not necessarily have to have it balanced in the centre, where you can pop that onto some acetate to create a beautiful effect. These are absolutely gorgeous dies, and I am really excited to be doing the launch day with them. Coming up at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Pacific time, I think it is. What was that, producer Johnny? Free shipping to the US. I mean, come on, we've just done a big event. Now we're going to give you some free shipping. That's amazing. Is that right, producer Johnny? Free shipping to the US. That's amazing. So you can see straight away that this is an absolutely fabulous bundle of joy, of all that creativity, and absolutely gorgeous Create a Card dies. So that is coming up later. But we've also got these. These are brand new today, launching in our Colour Me Happy show later on tonight. And these are our metallic paint markers. And I'm going to be giving you a little sneaky peek of what they can achieve and the looks that you can get with these pens. 3 pens of the same colour, but you can see, you can look at the price on the screen that you can see right now, £21 for the whole set. For the whole 6 pens, or $26.26. And again, look at that platinum price, £16.80 or $21.01. Oh, it's amazing. These are absolutely glorious. They come in 3 different nibs as well. So each set has got a 0.4 nib, a 3mm nib and a 4mm nib. There's got a little bit of a special one, that one. So again, I'm going to talk about those later on. We'll do a little sneaky peek too. Now, I'm really excited because not only have we got 2 brand new launches today, but we've got Friday. Well, it's Friday. It only means one thing, which is our craft factor. And we've got the lovely Jackie joining us later on in the show. And I'm really excited. We've met her already. We've calmed her nerves. We've given her a little guided tour. We've all had a little talk to her and keeping those nerves really calm. And she's newlywed as well. It's been a really exciting time for her. And I hope you're going to give her lots of love on the socials. And talking of socials, Becky, Have we had any comments today?
Oh, well, do you know what? Speaking of socials, Jackie, I do realise that you are off camera, but can I just ask you a quick question? Do you know someone called Reese, perchance? There is a big nod and a massive smile. Reese is saying, hello, my stepmom Jackie will be on here. Give her a good look from me. So we're all wishing you a massive amount of luck. Oh, the grin on her is beautiful. We have got loads of goodies coming up for you in the show. We will be meeting Jackie, who is now beaming from ear to ear, in just a little while, and we will be following along with some of her demos. Before that, though, shall we have a little sneak peek at our Get It, Got It, Good? So today in your Get It, Got It Good, you are going to get a stamp set of must-haves. This is perfect for anyone who's brand new, who you want to pass on that love of stamping. You're getting the stamping platform and magnetic base, the ink pads in flagstone, and that is also the waterproof as well. You're getting the large rocker block, that's a 2-pack, and then you're getting the professional stamping mat. You get the mat and the ink pads for free, so it is well worth treating yourself to. And if you have been looking online and you've seen that Sarah's been doing some, she's got some of her workshops coming up. One of those is to do with stamping, so it's well worth treating someone maybe to that as a little bit of a gift that you can craft along with and enjoy. So that is your Get It, Got It Good. Coming up for you on your screen right now, don't forget the stamping collection. If you do want to treat yourself, now is your chance. But I know that we're all chomping at the bit to get another sneaky peek of this launch that we've got coming up for you in a little bit. So let's head on over to Debbie and see what we've got for the creator cards.
Oh, and honestly, I absolutely love these. You can see me gorgeous samples that I've got already. I'm going to show you loads more at the 3 p.m. show for the launch of these. They are absolutely incredible. Take a look at those beautiful samples. How gorgeous are these? I can't wait for you to see them. I like put a few at the side of me so you can get a little sneaky peek. Look how gorgeous these all are. You've got that lovely swinging balanced element that fits in the middle, but there's so much you can do with these. And look at the wealth of colour that the design team have used on these. They're just absolutely beautiful and very easy to use. I said previously, the Creator Card range at Crafters Companion are at the top of their game, and they do exactly what you want them to do. You can make as simple a card as you want, as an elaborate card as you want, but you're going to create a card every single time with these because they're just absolutely fabulous. So what I'm going to show you is, and I'm going to work with the Forever Young, Forever Yours. I keep wanting to say Forever Young. There's a song with that, isn't there, Becky? Yeah. Because it just reminds me of it. But again, you can see how fabulous these dies are. And the lovely thing about them is that Creator Card range, as you know, they cut into it, but they all stay connected too. So you can have that ability to create these in lots and lots of ways. And again, the lovely factor is that these are all separate. So it does mean that you can use them together or separately on however it is that you want. You can use things like your twine to attach those on, threads, lots of threads. If you watch Bernie, you'll see all the threads that come up on her show. You could be using those in your crafting. You could simply pop it onto some acetate as well, or you can just sit it behind the back. It's entirely up to you how you are going to use these. And then, of course, you've got a couple of sentiments now that are a bit back to front at the minute, because for obvious reasons, you turn them over and cut them into it. So you've got Forever Yours on that one, and this one I absolutely love, which is Together Forever. I just think that's beautiful. And again, 2 sentiments there that work so lovely with that one. And again, different occasions and how you're going to be able to use these too, Becky. I think they're absolutely fabulous.
Oh yeah, I think you're going to be able to use those ones for absolutely loads. Valentine's, anniversaries.
Honestly, the things that you're going to be able to do with them, the different occasions that you're going to be able to use them with as well, I just think are absolutely fab.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move my dice to there, Becky. I think we'll get started. We'll kick start. So what I've done is, now my particular card that I've gone with is just shy of 7.5 inches square. So I did use a piece of A3 card for this one, so not an A4, but you can of course achieve that look just by simply cleverly using your scoreboard and your guillotine and measure it that way and attach it to the back. However, I want it to be a little bit of an open card with this one, so I want it to be like a tent fold but still attached into that card, and that's where these dies come into their own, because the outside cutting edge, and if I just grab my poke tool so I can show you, the outside cutting edge runs along along the design, but then there's gaps where it can stay connected. And exactly down here, that's exactly what we've got. We've got this bit that doesn't have an outside cutting line, which means it stays connected into that cardstock. So I'm going to simply layer that up, and I'm going to attach it so you can see why I've gone with that size, because these are big dies. These are not little dies. These are big creator card dies. So I'm just going to pull that out for a second because I want it to sit at the very top of my card and I want to sit it at the bottom. And then I'm going to pop some low tack tape on to hold it into place. But these, oh, honestly, Becky, they're just beautiful. When I first saw them, I'm like, how do they work? And then I thought, it looks really complicated. And then afterwards, I'm like, no, it's not complicated at all. It's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, really lovely big dies. And because I've got a big card, I am going to use my bigger plate to pop that through. Now, normal thin metal die combination. So I've got my cutting plate, plastic shim, magnetic shim, and the other cutting plate on top, and I'm just going to run that through. Now on these dies there is a little feature on there where you can emboss with them as well, so you could use your rubber embossing mat with these dies to create a little bit more of an in-depth embossed detail if you want to, but they are absolutely gorgeous, even just in the one pass of the machine. It's like that one card, you know, that one pass wonder we talk about, Becky, that you probably heard us mention before, which just are absolutely incredible. And the detail of these dies is just immense. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to turn that round, and you can see that I've got all those pieces cut out, but I am just going to give it that little extra touch where I'm just going to finish it off with my rubber embossing mats. Let me just pull it out of here though. Hang on a minute. It's super glued underneath, John. Super glued underneath. And I've only got my little one, so I'm going to have to do a little bit of a makeshift one because I don't know where the large one is. However, not to worry, because it'll still work. And I'm going to pop my plastic shim and then my other cutting plate on the top. I never, when you're embossing a die, you never have either your, oh, look at it.
That's a knight in shining armour noise, that was, if you wondered.
My lovely John.
Yeah, it was meant to be a horse.
Yeah, I know. You missed
he's
him.
on a horse, isn't he?
He is. He literally was. My knight in shining armour. And then again, I'm just going to pop that over and run that through. But like I was saying, whenever you're having your magnetic embossing, you don't have your magnetic shimming, it's just your rubber embossing mat. And then just run that through. Now, I'll move that one to the side for a second. There we go. And again, that detail is just adding that little bit of extra embossing if you want to do it. You don't always have to do that. So let's put... Wait a minute. We've got it, because I know that it'll be going into meltdown the socials, Becky. But can we just have a little sneaky peek? Can we have a little sneaky peek? Can he go up there? Yay! There he is. Hi, John.
Oh, he'll be
on the side of the
gutted.
studio.
He was just saying before how he's got no hair product in.
Oh no! Oh, bless him. Bless him.
No, it still looks great, John. Don't worry about it.
You do. You look fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift that off, and you'll be able to see now how gorgeous this is. And just by finishing off that extra little bit of detail, it's popped in the little features of the tree bark. It's popped in the little florals and the little love hearts. So it does make a bit of a difference when you do that. Now, I'm going to find my die cleaning brush. Oh, John, we might have to have you riding in on your cavalry again because my die cleaning brush is missing as well now. How does that happen? It always happens to me when I'm in this room, Becky. But I put things
just
down.
walk away.
I was telling Jackie before the show, I could put things in a safe place. I can never remember where it is. Thank you very much, John. Thank you very much. Because, of course, what you're getting in here is a die cleaning brush with your sponge. So you can be using it with both together. And not only that, it cleans not just your die cut element on your card, but it also cleans your die as well. Obviously, that bit's stuck in with the low tack tape. But it can die clean your... it'll wait a minute. It'll clean your die. That's the word I was looking for. It'll clean your die. So what I'm going to do now is, I'm just going to move all that onto the floor. I'm going to disconnect this part because I want that lovely, delicate tree to be floating. And that's what I love about these, Becky. They're just beautiful. Yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous designs. So again, I'm just going to go across the top, just like so. And then I'm going to just literally finish that off there, the little tiny little bit that's still connected into the cardstock to create that beautiful feature. And it really does look absolutely gorgeous. If I put something dark underneath, you'll be able to see what I mean by that. So let me just pop a little bit of dark cardstock, but look at the design there. And apart from a couple of little bits that I've just missed with my die cleaning brush, there we go. Another one there. Oh, every time, Becky, every time. I think I've poked out all the bits and then there's another one there. But you can see now, just by popping that underneath, how gorgeous that is. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah.
It really, really is. And of course, then you've got all your other elements as well. So we've got our lovely swinging couple there. They look absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
And they are gorgeous. And you know what you could be doing? You could be using the waist and pop it into the waist, or you could simply just get some more cardstock and cut it out there, which is what I've done, Becky. So I'm going to speed that little bit up because I've already die cut mine out like so. So I've got another piece there, and if I bring in my little piece, this is when you can see the element to it, because can you see the lovely little holes that are in there? This is where you can attach it to your tree branches if you want to. You can use things like twine or things like ribbon, thin ribbon, maybe some thread, gorgeous threads. We have metallic threads and things like that on the website. You can go and check that out as well. But you can also be using things like, and like I've got some little, I can never remember the name of them.
I can't
What
really
do they
see
call them?
Sorry.
What do they call them? The little things that you put in, the little studs. Oh, Debbie's having a senior moment. Brads. Was you saying that, Becky? Because I didn't.
No, I just couldn't see what they were.
I
was
thought,
having a good
I was
nosing.
just thinking, is that what you said for me? Because I didn't quite catch it if you did. But yeah, you could be using brads, which is what I'm going to do on mine. However, I also want to make it pop out a little bit more because I want to give it a little bit of a drop shadow. So I've already done another piece in black and cut it out. So it's already cut out, and that can either add to the front of the card or you could add it underneath the card, depending on which look you want to go with. I think that looks quite nice as well.
Yeah, bold.
But I like either, and that's me. I'm always torn. I always start something and then think, oh, I quite like it the other way, and then change my mind.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
terrible. I'm absolutely terrible, Becky. I am. But I think I'll stick with my original option. So I'm going to pop that onto the top because again, that just looks really gorgeous. And again, I'm just going to grab now. Oh no, look, Becky, I might change your mind because I'm like this. This looks gorgeous, doesn't it? That looks beautiful.
I like both, but
I really
you
do
get
like
to
that
see
as
the
well.
embossing that side.
Yeah, well, you can see them on both,
A bit
Becky.
more,
Yeah,
maybe.
if you do that embossing technique, like I said, initially with your black card, and you do it the same way, you die cut it and then you emboss it, you'll get that same beautiful embossed detail, and it really does bring it to life. You could add things like your gilding wax as well.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I think
brilliant.
I'm going to stick with the original, Becky. I'm going to go with the original. But isn't it lovely that you've got choices? Really lovely that you've got choices. Now, dotty tape pen is going to be your best friend on this one as well, when you are doing things like this, because it is that intricate die, and I don't want the glue seeping through all that beautiful intricacy. So I am going to use our dotty tape pen and then just line that up onto the top of there. You watch, I'll change your mind again in a minute. I need to learn how to stick with a plan and stay with the plan and not chop and change like I always do. There, that looks lovely. I'm quite happy with that one. Gives it a little bit of a shadow again. So, and you can see that when I bring it out, you've got that lovely white just behind the back of it. And if I just pop that one a little bit over the top, there we go. Beautiful. So, I'm going to add a little strip to the side now. I think this was from me. I think this was from your Year of the Crafts. I might be wrong, but I can never remember where I got that from. I am absolutely shocking, Becky, when it comes to papers.
But the thing is, we have so many of them.
I know.
It's hard to keep up.
I know. It's incredibly hard sometimes to remember where I got them from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's from the Year of the Crafts. Unless there's somebody out there that'll tell us different.
Oh, there will be someone
There's bound to be,
Get your
isn't there, Becky?
in.
There's bound to be. Now, I've got both of my elements of my swinging, lovely, my little man and woman on their swing. And I'm going to pop them and give that a little bit of a drop shadow as well to go in theme with there. But again, either way, Becky, that would look just beautiful. Black on white, white on black.
Yeah, lovely.
Gorgeous, yeah. So I'm going to pop my, and again, it is an intricate die, this bit. So much so, do you know, this, I love the idea that you can split these up. So, I mean, that on itself is just a beautiful die, regardless of what you put in there. When you add this element to it, it's absolutely beautiful and really does bring that design to life. But it's that versatility again, Becky, and that's what I love about creator cards. They offer so much versatility and so many different ways that you can use them, that I think that, you know, one of the best ranges that we do at Crafters Companion, and one of my favourites. And I know Debbie Fisher's a big lover of them, Fiona's a big lover of them. I think we all are, in all honesty. We're all big lovers of them.
That's brilliant.
Now, you've also got on there the two choices here on how do you want to cut, what words do you want to cut out? Do you want to say together forever? Do you want to say forever yours? I'm going to go with together forever. I think that's what I'm going to go with. And again, if you're going to do this, let me just grab a piece of cardstock. Let's just pop that out. I'm going to hold it down with a little bit of low-tack tape again, just to get that into place. And then run that through your die. I'm going to just switch to my smaller plates with this one because I'm only using a small one. But again, absolutely just, do you know what I'd love to hear, Becky? What people think of these new dies, because these really are absolutely glorious, and I can't wait for the 3 o'clock show that we've both got. Come on, Debbie, feed the machine, it's hungry. Yeah, I can't wait for, you know, the 3 p.m. We're gonna try and literally, what was that, producer Johnny?
There's 4 of these that haven't been seen.
I completely forgot about that little nugget. Yes, so you may have seen these on HSN, but only 2 of the designs. Yes, so you've only seen the butterfly wishes and the forever yours. So the other four were not available, but they are from today, from the launch day, which is absolutely fabulous. And we've got a multi-buy as well, producer Johnny. Oh, £35, but or $41 for 2. So if the whole collection is not for you, you've got the option. I just think that's amazing, Becky, don't you?
It's brilliant,
absolutely amazing.
Sandy's saying you're absolutely right. That paper is from the Year of Craft. Yay! Absolutely right.
For once I got my paper pad right. But lovely, look at these, Becky, even the words are split up as well, so it doesn't mean that you have to use it like in one element where you can you know, put it side by side. You can have it a little bit, you know, over each other, you know, what's that word again? Not skew with, what's the right word I'm thinking? A little bit offset from each other. Offset from each other. Of course, you can have them side by side as well if you want to do, but again, they're just beautiful. And of course, you've got the lovely thing of alternating what you want to say, because you've got the Forever Yours as well, which again, absolutely beautiful.
And so, if you get the full bundle, you could use like the lovebirds on that one as well, couldn't you? You know, they could make sense.
Yeah, Becky. I like how your crafty mind is working. I like how the crafty mind is working. That is fabulous. I love that idea. Now, I'm just going to switch to my tacky glue just for a second. Because it is a delicate die, this one, I'm going to use my tacky glue to get my word on there. Of course, you can be using your dotted tape pen, but just take care when you're using your dotted tape pen. And Debbie hasn't got rid of all the waste. There we go. So I'm going to pop this on using my tacky glue that's been decanted into my fine tip applicator. And then I'm going to pop this on and wait a minute.
What's happened?
Oh, wait a minute. Stuck to me.
Oh.
Stuck to me dress. Becky, this is
to
what
be
I'm
fair
like.
then I thought it had gone down your top, so
no,
it didn't work.
well, I've had that happen. I've had that happen to me before, Becky. Normally it's things like glitter, you know, scraps of paper and all those kind of things. But yeah, it does. It happens regularly. And I know, red liner tape is the you know, the backing of the red liner tape.
Yeah.
That's the worst one. It goes everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. So again, I'm just going to do that on this one as well. And then we'll attach our little floating couple there that are sat on their swing, and we'll attach those to the card because again, just absolutely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful design. I'm totally in love with these. They are absolutely glorious. Every single one of the designs I think work just so well.
Yeah.
And again, I love your idea of mixing them up as well. I think that's an incredibly good idea. I'm just going to put my pin back in there.
Because you could save the date on this one as well, couldn't you? Which is from another set. So
Yeah,
that could
absolutely, absolutely.
You know,
Now I've got myself a little bow for the front there as well, but I'm now going to attach to my design. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to thread that through because I need just to get a little bit of a hole. Now, like I said, Becky, you could be adding things like twine into here and literally looping it through and attaching it.
Do you think you could use jump rings?
A whaty?
A jump ring. Like little metal circlets that you open.
I know exactly what you mean. Yes, you could do, because they do smaller ones of those, don't they? Yeah, they do have smaller ones.
Yeah.
But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have it. Let me just let me get my little couple where I'm just going to mark it. And I'm going to use a pencil for this bit just to give it a little idea where I'm going to give it a little poke with my pokey tool because I'm going to attach it through the card. So that's my little circle on that one and I want that one on that branch. There we go. So I know exactly where I'm going to be poking it. And again, just use your pokey tool for this one just to give it a little push through because I'm going through 2 pieces of card. Just take your time because it is a little bit more than you just look at how I'm just trying to think out. 310 and 300, so that's like 610 GSM I'm going through. So just take your time and be careful not to poke yourself at the other end as well. So keep your fingers separated from them, Becky. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with my little brad. So I'm going to pop it through the swing. Let's just go there. Now this is the bit that's what I say the fiddly bit, but it's worth that fiddle because the results are absolutely beautiful. But of course you could be putting things like acetate around the back as well if you wanted to. And then I'm just going to split my brad. Let me see if I can get my eyes because my eyes aren't the best either, Becky. Let's split that brad.
Oh, Dee's had a really good idea. She said you could put some headstones behind the card you're making and it would make a good Halloween card.
Oh, wow. Yes. Yeah.
Great idea. Almost like sort of corpse and
fabulous idea that is. That's a cracking idea. Who gave us that idea?
Dee.
Classic
well done,
Dee.
Because you know what she's like with her ideas.
Absolutely fabulous. Oh, you're on fire today, you are. You're on fire. Literally. I love the different ways, though, that you can, you're getting your creative mind working on how you're going to use these. They're absolutely fabulous. So, again, love that creativity coming through the socials. Keep it coming. Let's think of other ideas on how you can be using these or the things that you could be using to attach to them as well. Brad's a fabulous one, and I have a whole heap of brads at home. I've got different colours, I've got metallic ones, but again, a really nice little feature. And because I've got very large nails, my TV nails, I call them, that need a bit of a trim. You want to make life a bit easy for yourself, but that looks like it's, let me just make sure that's spread out properly. Let me pop that down. I'm going to have to flatten that, Becky. I might have to use my fingers for this one because my crafty tool doesn't seem to be doing it. But again, there we go. Now we've got that onto the front, that swinging there, and you've got your little tree where they're just swinging. Oh, I think it's come out again. Oh, I'll fix that in a minute. But I'm going to just add my little bow just onto the front. There we go. And there you go. You've got that beautiful swinging couple. How gorgeous do they look when you've got that sat there in the middle of the tree, in that lovely frame, just absolutely gorgeous, together forever. I just think these are absolutely fabulous. So these are coming to you today, live, 3 p.m. UK time, live from the studio at Crafters TV, at £97.99 or $118.95. Platinum price, $78.39 or $95.16. Don't forget, with those 6 beautiful brand new designs today, you're also getting the dye cleaning tool there. And if that, how can I forget? Free US shipping. That's amazing. Absolutely brilliant. And of course, if that's too big a bundle for you, there's the option of the others where you can book the multi-buy option. 2 for £35 or $41. So again, Or single if you want them, $19.99 each or $22.95. So honestly, it's a fantastic, whichever way, whether you're going for one, whether you're going for two, whether you're going for the whole lot, these are the fantastic new, brand new today Crafters TV. Head over to that website. Don't forget you can shop while you watch as well at the same time. But I need to clear up a little bit, Becky, because we've got the craft factor coming up in a minute. So we've got our lovely Jackie going to be making her debut in it, but I need to clear up. I can't inflict her with my crafty mess. I can't inflict her with this. So I need, producer Johnny, did you pick the Coke up from yesterday? Oh, it was me. Pepsi Cherry Max went absolutely everywhere.
No.
It dropped on the floor, forgot the top wasn't on. It splattered up into my face, all over my glasses, all down my top, all over the counter.
Oh.
I promised Jackie it's nice and tidy, it's been cleaned up. I went down on my hands and knees and scrubbed it personally. I need to clear this up. So
Perfect.
I will throw back to you, Becky, and get Jackie all ready.
You're throwing, I'm catching, and I'm catching all of your lovely messages. Hello to Beth saying good morning to us. Aisha's being lovely. Thank you very much, your lovely messages. Chloe is in saying hello. We've also got Chloe in saying, I can't wait to see Jackie to come out. She's my amazing stepmom. Good luck. Oh, you got all the viewers on today. Another one that's coming from Jackie is from a fellow worker, methinks. It's from Trisha, and it says, looking forward to seeing what Jackie makes. She creates amazing cards and is so friendly. And it is a credit to the CC design team. Yay, Jackie! We will be saying hello to Jackie in a little bit. Loads more of you in. You've got some great ideas for what you're going to be doing with these, and do keep those ones coming in. One of my favourites that's coming from the social team is just in bold. Lots of hellos and loves for John. Then Patricia saying, it's always a good morning when you start out with a John sighting. Love eyes. There's loads of you coming on in. We do love hearing from you. Keep them coming through. If you do need to stock up on some treats, or maybe you are planning on being a perfect crafting partner and treating one of your best friends to this wonderful joy that is our die cutting, I have got a bit of a kit for you. Check this out. This is your intricate die cutting tool collection. Now in here is essentially all that you will need to work with any of those intricate dies. Those dies just like the ones that we've got on offer for you today. In here you've got those fine tip applicators. It has been yonks since I have seen these. As well as that, we're giving to you your tape pens as well in there. So those are, you'll see the dotty ones. Those are just what the lovely Debbie used. You've got your pokey tool, gets into all those intricate areas. You've got your cleaning, your replacement brush heads. Don't forget, if you got that previous bundle, that did come with the die brush and the foam pads too. So these are replacement ones. That is, in no word of a lie, you know, possibly 4 or 5 years worth you've got there, and you've got the tweezers too. So it means that everything you create with is really nice, clean and tidy. Do not forget as well, as we are talking about the web, if you did fancy a sneaky peep on the web, we have got a section at the moment that has got £5 treats or $5 treats, so it's well worth a nosy if you're topping up those baskets. For now though, Debbie, what are we up to next?
Oh, now this is honestly, this is an exciting feature that we're doing every Friday. So if this is the first time you've tuned in on a Friday, you're probably unaware of what's going off. But what we've been doing and what we've been sharing across our social pages is a very exciting stint that we're doing here at Crafters TV, which is finding our next crafty expert. So it's our craft factor. All the details are on the screen right now. You can audition on the craft factor and a chance to come on, like our lovely guest is doing right now, where you're going to come on and appear live on our Crafters TV. We're going to look after you while you're here, maybe treat you to a coffee and a cake, but you're going to be able to submit your photos. Add all the details there, submit the photos. And again, get them in. Honestly, this is a perfect opportunity for you to come in and see what we do here at Crafters TV, because honestly, it's a lot of fun. The people that have done it already, we've had Brent on, we've had Karen on, we had the lovely, I'm trying to remember, we had the lovely Debbie on last week. It's been fabulous up to now, and we've got a lot more lined up. However, we want you to join in too. Doesn't matter if you think that honestly, just come along and join and come and experience what we do here here. And who knows, you could be that next crafty expert that joins us here on the Craft TV team. However, I'm going to be introducing now the very lovely and the very fabulous... Hello, Jackie!
Hello!
Hi! It's Jackie Smith. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Are you feeling all right?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Now, Jackie, tell us a little bit about yourself, because obviously I'm aware of you because you are linked to Crafters in a way, in a Crafters Companion, because what is it that you do for us, Jackie?
I'm on the design team.
Yay! And you may have seen, if you watch the socials, you may see on the I'm a Crafters Companion page or the US page where our design team members share their designs, and that's what you do, Jackie, don't you?
Sorry?
It's all right, Jackie, did you hear me? It's all right. We're going to show you some of the fabulous pictures that you sent in of your crafty makes. Jackie, I absolutely love the jigsaw dies. Was this one of your makes?
It is, yeah. One of my favourite dies as well.
Absolutely gorgeous. Wow, look at this, Becky. Now, this is the Beautiful collection. Your designs are absolutely beautiful. These are gorgeous. Were these all your samples for the design team?
Yes,
and
they were.
Look how beautiful these are. I'm not going. Oh, but Becky, should we be worried?
They're incredible,
because
aren't they?
honestly, those are incredible designs. I love the way you've taken some of the designs and the stamps and created with them. Absolutely beautiful. So I know you're excited. I know you're a bit nervous. So on the socials, give Jackie a lot of love. We've seen some already. But I'm going to throw over to you now, Jackie, because it's now your turn to create something for us.
Lovely. Thank you, Debbie. Right, hello, everybody. So today I'm going to be making this.
Oh, that is beautiful. Oh my days, the outline dies. Oh, yeah. Love that. That's gorgeous.
Okay, it's a pretty easy card, so hopefully you'll all be able to follow it. So we're going to start off with the die. It's by Gemini, and it's a little bird.
These were brought out quite. I'm going to say last year, maybe early last year, or possibly the year before.
Yeah,
which I know are still firm favourites with a lot of our crafty, our crafty family. I'm going to say, because that's exactly what you are. So it's lovely to see them. Do you know what I'm loving about the craft factor is that people are bringing in older products that we've had in and giving their take on it. So this is going to be lovely, Jack, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do with it.
Thank you. Okay, so what we do is we're going to use our base plate, cardstock with the die, our plastic shim, magnetic shim, and our clear plate. And we're going to run that through the Gemini.
It's always difficult doing the upside down, back to front. I might turn that round for you, Jackie. If you want to turn it round and make yourself comfortable with it, because we're just so used to feeding it through the front, because that's how we do it on the telly. We kind of feed it through there for you. So don't you worry about it. It's absolutely fine.
Okay. So just need to use our pokey tool and just poke out. And try not to make too much of a mess.
I've just had a message in. Do you know someone called Nigel, perchance, Jackie?
That's my husband.
Yes. I just wanted to double check, you know. He said, he's just messaged in and saying, and there she is, my gorgeous and beautiful wife, Jackie. Aww. You are like awesome. Be yourself and you'll be fine, my love. Kiss, kiss.
Oh, bless you.
And Jackie, Jackie, you've recently married, haven't you?
I have.
Very recently. How long ago was it?
A month ago.
Wow, talk about recent. That's super recent, super new as well. So still in the honeymoon period, but what a lovely comment to comment in, Nigel. We've been hearing a lot about you today. We have all good stuff. All good stuff. I'm just kidding.
Oh no, not me. Jackie was telling me some right stuff. I'm joking, Nigel. Don't worry.
Oh dear, I love it. And I were admiring, I'll tell you what caught my eye was the rings, was the rock. So Nigel, yeah, have you got a brother anywhere? That's what I'm going to say. Is there a brother hanging around anywhere that, you want to pass out there to all those young singletons? Young. Who am I trying to kid?
Don't
all the
stop it, you.
Singletons, all the Singletons out there.
I did say it looked like something that took down the Titanic. It's quite a rock, that. It's beautiful.
And beautiful, because where did you honeymoon, Jackie?
We honeymooned at Loch Ness. Yeah, it was lovely.
It's like what dreams they make. It's like fairy tale stuff,
Isn't it?
It's like fairy tale stuff.
Did you have any spottings of the Nessie?
No, we missed him.
Oh.
But we did, we went and bought a kayak.
Oh, wow.
For the day, and we went on the Lancashire Lake.
Oh, gorgeous.
For a little bit, but
A kayak, can I just establish what a kayak is? Is that one bot, that where you're sitting it yourself on your own kayak?
Ours was a two-man.
Yes, so you can get a
kayak,
two-person kayak. But the canoe and kayaks, they're quite similar.
Yes.
But there is one major difference. I just can't remember what it is. You'll know at home, messaging.
I still don't think I'd want to go in one. That's all I'm going to say. I still don't think I'd want to go in one.
Are you not good on water?
Well, I've done it once before, Becky, and let's just say I'll never do it again. I want to live on water, funnily enough, I want to live on water, but there's one time that I did it, and I think it was the canoe, but it had like a suction thing up my body.
Right, yes.
And it tipped me up, and I
you
went
can't get
in,
out.
and then I panicked, and I was like, I need to get out of here because I love water, not quite like that. So yeah, I think I'd give kayaking a miss. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay.
Any future husband out there who thinks they're going to, get me in a kayak, no.
No.
So how are you going, Jackie? How are you getting on with it?
Yeah, we've just done the last little rogue one.
You see, they're worth that, aren't they? Because they're such an intricate dye, but they are so worth getting all those bits out and then being able to, because it's just such a beautiful, intricate dye, and you can see how intricate that is. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, really lovely.
See it better there.
Don't you worry, Charlotte will work her magic. You might just need to pop a little bit something white behind it because it can be quite difficult to see. But if you just perfect.
There you go.
Now there you go. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. That really is gorgeous. So what's next, Jackie?
Right. So next we're going to stick it onto some Nina cardstock because I'm going to be colouring using the tri-blend.
Ooh.
Why do you like using the Nina for your tri-blends, Jackie?
The colour sticks better onto the cardstock. I find if I'm using tri-blends on stamping card, it sucks the colour away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you just want the Nina cardstock is brilliant. It's for vibrancy.
That's great. OA Up Chloe's back in saying that unfortunately both of her uncles aren't single. Sorry, ladies. Do you know what? We had
tried.
a go.
We had a go. We did have a go, Becky. We tried.
Oh, bless.
Terry's messaging saying, what a ring. Patricia's saying, that is quite the rock. Teresa's saying, congratulations, Jackie and Nigel.
Oh, thank you.
Lovely.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, and is it Mariah saying that we have kayaks since we live by lakes? Lots of fun. Ooh. Now then, Mariah, we need to know where it is that you live because that sounds absolutely fabulous. It really does. But there's lots of lovely comments coming through, Jackie. Lots of lovely comments coming through.
Thank you very much, everyone.
And Susan says it's lovely. It's so lovely to see you. So that's Susan Elliott. It is lovely. That's what I'm loving about the Craft Factor, is that we're getting all of these new faces in from lots of different, from the design team to people that are just wanting to come on and showcase their work. It's just lovely because it gives something that little bit different. Because by now you're probably sick of seeing these days.
No,
But no, do you know what it is? It's really lovely to have people come in and give us their take on our crafty products that we do here at Crafters Companion, and this is looking lovely. So you've stuck that down.
So I've stuck that
Jackie?
down.
Yeah.
I've used the tacky glue only because I'm a bit rough-handed with the dotty tape pen. I didn't want to
Me
rip
and
it.
you
So
both. Yeah. So the tacky glue is really good
Tacky
for that.
glue is great.
Yeah, absolutely.
okay. So what I would do normally at home is I'd just leave that for the time being to let it dry. But I've already prepared one.
Whoa,
Just started
that's
colouring.
Blue Peter style, Jackie. Blue Peter style, we like it. That
So-
is looking glorious. So can I ask how you got the colour and the background?
I used the colour green turquoise blend for the
it's
colour
gorgeous.
background. And I'm going to be using antique pink blend the Alpine Green blend, Earth Brown shades and Gold Brown blend. So we're just going to go in and...
Sorry, I'm giggling because Beth's just messaged. What a phenomenal ring. Good on you, Nigel. A lot of love for Nigel today.
And Mariah's got back to us. She says, we live right by Lake, now I don't know how to pronounce this, Erie, in New York. Wait a minute, New York. And our house is on a small man-made lake, lots of birds, which we love. And I love, in big capital letters, this die and card that Jackie is using with lots of pink arts there, Jackie. So yeah, that's lovely. Thanks for getting back to us, Mariah. Absolutely sounds gorgeous where you live. It sounds idyllic is what it sounds like.
Definitely.
And talking of idyllic, this is looking absolutely beautiful. And what a lovely way to use this this particular die, by using your colouring mediums like the Spectrum Raw Tri-Blends, which everybody knows I am a huge fan of, absolutely a huge fan of. So this is looking gorgeous.
Imagine some of this with the metallics we've got later on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the new metallic pens.
Yeah, absolutely. That looks beautiful. And I like I said, it's just a different way of using the outline dies, so it's a really nice take on it.
Definitely.
And are you still doing your shading in there, Jackie?
I am.
So you're still using your light, your medium and your dark
Light,
to create that extra dimension
Yeah.
shading. That looks stunning.
I mean, these pens are absolutely great for beginners, I
Yep.
find, because I'm not the greatest colouring person, but these make it so easy.
They do, and that's why I adore Tri-Blends, because if you're brand new to colouring, they're absolutely perfect because you've got that 3-in-1 pen blend. But if you are a seasoned colourist, they're also great. And I know a lot of seasoned colourists, I know lots of people who just dabble now and again, and I know lots of people who are just starting out on the colouring journey. A Tri-Blend pen is absolutely perfect for any colourist out there, whether you are a beginner or whether you have been doing it a long time. Because of the ease of use, that's what I love about them. And I know you've tried them before, Becky, as well, haven't you? So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, it's looking gorgeous, this. I'm really liking this. This is something a little bit different to what we're used to seeing. So this is lovely. Normally we do like things like paper piecing or popping it on acetate. So this is a really nice technique showing you what you can be doing with your colouring medium. So I'm glad you're doing this one, Jackie. It's lovely.
Thank you.
Adriana's saying it looks like stained glass. Totally right.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree with that, Adriana. Yeah, absolutely. This is gorgeous. Really lovely. Ooh. And that's the thing, you get lost in a colouring coma. When you're colouring, you just can't help yourself, and I know, speaking from experience, that's exactly what I do. I forget where I am, and I just get lost in my own little world, and I forget to talk.
Yeah.
And it's just so easy because it's such a mindful craft as well, colouring. And this in particular is just showing you how mindful it is, because you do get a little lost in that world of colour. It's just a gorgeous way of showing you how you can use them as well.
Definitely.
Loving it. Have we had any more comments, Becky?
I love the colour on this one you're using now, Jackie. It's just such a juxtaposition. It really pops.
The antique pink, it is a
Let's have a
lovely colour.
nosy.
So Sandy's saying, love the colouring on this card. Great technique. It certainly is, Sandy. I totally agree with you there. Let's have a look. Oh, now then. Oh, let's have a look. That's so beautiful. Stephanie, so beautiful. There's loads and loads of comments coming through. Diana saying this card is beautiful. Love bird cards. Yeah, they're, sometimes we forget, don't we? Because we've got so many other things in our collection that we forget about these beautiful birds, and they're absolutely gorgeous. And you know what's lovely, again, like I said to you, Jackie, is that bringing back something that was a real huge hit at the time, our outline dies, it's lovely to see them. And you said you took your inspiration from somebody who'd got in touch with you, Jackie?
Yes, a lady was asking if there was any inspiration for... It was one of the other dies that came in the range. I think it was the hummingbird.
Yes. Right. Yeah.
And I just thought, oh, what a great way, because it's so easy to you put your old dies away and you forget you've got them. And
Yeah.
I think we're all guilty of that, Jackie.
Yeah.
And I know with you working on the design team, we have so many things that are, you know, launched and new things coming up all the time that sometimes our beloved older dies, shall I say, sometimes we neglect them slightly and we put them away and we forget about them. And when I did my craft room, Becky, as you know, there were some beauties that I found that I've been having to play with again, and it reignites that crafty passion that you have. So yeah, this is it's lovely to see one of the I'm going to do this that little older collection being used, and in such a beautiful and inspiring way as well, Jackie. So well done.
It'd go really nicely with the lovebirds that you're launching later, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe as an inside.
Yeah,
detail.
definitely. You could be doing that as well.
Jackie, do you, because obviously we've seen you work with quite a few nature-inspired pieces. Is that something that you find quite inspiring, sort of nature and being out and about?
I do, but I also love vintage and shabby chic.
Oh, shabby
Anything
chic.
shabby chic, I really enjoy. I've not long purchased a violin.
Oh, wow.
That I want to sand down.
Yeah.
And then shabby chic it up.
So would you do that with decoupage or would you paint it?
Yeah, painting, foam flowers, and just really do it very French style.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. And are these things that you find where do you find these types of things that you upcycle?
Well, I get my ideas off Pinterest, but it's just a case of jumble, charity shops,
Like second-hand shops
and anything that needs upcycling.
Yeah. Do you know that actually John here at Crafters TV loves a bit of upcycling as well?
Oh.
Yeah, he does. He's done some massive wooden cabinets and loads of things. You and him would get on really well.
Nigel's been back in touch, Jackie. He says, don't forget to keep in those lines, Jackie. Laugh out loud with a low side there. Michelle McCarthy. Hi, Michelle. Michelle's been up here before and done some demos for us as well. Michelle's been in touch and she said it's absolutely stunning, Jackie.
Oh, thank you, Michelle.
There's lots of lovely comments coming in. I can't wait for you to go back when you get back home and read on some of these lovely comments, because they are literally fabulous. They're lovely. Lots and lots of love for you.
Thank you.
But yes, and I can see I'm trying hard to keep up with these comments, Becky, because there's a lot coming in there. Sarah's saying, what set is this die from? Jackie is making such a beautiful card with it. So this is from the outline dies that we launched. I'm going to say like early last year. I think around early last year. I think early 2020 these came out. But worth checking out on the website. I'm not sure if it's still available, but who knows? You could go and check that out and see if we still have them. We've had a question, and I think I've lost it. Do you know what? It's typical. It's typical, Becky. We had a question, and she was saying she's just curious. It's Debbie. She's just asking, does Jackie not normally use a scrap piece of paper with alcohol inks like the rest of us do, because we put some scrap paper underneath? So do you, and she says she's just asking out of curiosity, do you not do that method?
Not normally, because this has been stuck onto Nina cardstock.
Yeah.
But no, not normally. I wouldn't at home. But I think it's
just a personal preference, isn't it, there? So can we have a look at that, Jackie? Now, is that all finished there, that little piece?
Oh,
yeah.
That looks fabulous.
Oh, wow. Now, that is beautiful, and it does have that lovely vintagey feel about it as well, doesn't it? It's absolutely gorgeous. Loving this. So what's next then, Jackie?
Right, so we'll put that to one side for now, and we are going to be doing some stenciling.
Ooh, I love a bit of stenciling.
Okay, so for the stencil, I'm going to be using water reactive cardstock.
Okay.
And
you've inspired Karen because she's just pulled her die out of this die, and later on, if she has time, she's going to make this card.
Oh, lovely. So this is the Sarah's Signature Traditional Trellis from the Crafty Fun range. Okay, so I'm just going to place that over, and I'm going to put a little bit of masking tape on the corners.
So do you hold yours down with masking tape, did you say, Jackie?
Yeah, the low-tack tape.
Yeah, because you can also, with stencils, as Sarah, you'll probably have seen Sarah Jackie over the times when she's done stenciling, uses our repositional spray. So you could pop on the back of the stencil, the repositional spray, let it go a little bit tacky, attach that down and use it, and that keeps it down there as well. I'm with you, Jackie, on this one. I use low-tack tape and I attach mine with low-tack tape as well, as does Jan. I think Jan's the same as well. So again, personal preference on how you hold it down to keep it in place while you're using your, and I'm presuming inks, so you're going to be using some inks?
I'm going to be using some water reactive inks today. So I've got Pink Tulip,
Oh, love that one.
Straw Bale and Frozen Lake.
Oh, some unusual colours. Not the normal colours
No.
that us guys use up here such a lot, because we've all got personal preferences. Are these some of your favourite colours, Jackie?
They are, and I wanted to sort of bring the colours that I'd used in the main image to put on in the background, but in a softer. So I'm literally just taking a little bit off and just gently, don't go too hard. If you want it darker at the end, you can go over it again.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one. I tend to pop down a bit of colour first, and then if I want it with darker shades or anything else, I add more to it. I'd rather go in lighter and then build that colour up. So I can see what you mean with that, Jackie, because sometimes you don't always want that harsh colour straight away. You want to soften it. So yeah, I can understand why you're doing that one. Oh, great
You can always add it on, but you can't take it away.
Exactly, Becky, exactly.
Okay.
I think we've had some more comments coming in as well. So Cheryl's saying, oh, I haven't seen Frozen Lake colour. One of our, I'm not saying limited editions, but one of our ones that we brought out afterwards, weren't they? I think there were some Christmas colours that came out, and Frozen Lake was in one of them as well. So yes, it is lovely. Now then, let's have a look at this. I tell you, Becky, these comments are left, right and centre. I can't keep up with them. Michelle's saying very pretty. The humming out. Mariah, thank you. Mariah is our eyes and ears. Mariah's been on our website and said the hummingbird outline die is still on the website available.
Great.
So that was one of the other designs. Yes. So thank you for that, Mariah. Thank you for keeping an eye on us and keeping us on his toes, because it's lovely that you've done that for us. And other people, Teresa's saying so pretty, Jackie. So it's lovely. Again, lovely comments coming through, Becky, aren't they?
Definitely. Sue saying, I love the way that Jackie is colouring this. I have the hummingbird die, so I'm going to go and give it a go.
Yay.
That's lovely.
Oh, it looks like we're going to do a reveal.
We're going to reveal.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, my dear, that's
There we
gorgeous. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. So that's going to be a background
That's
for
going to
your...
be the background
Lovely.
for the hummingbird to be on
Like
top.
magical unicorn clouds.
Yes. Oh, what a good description, Becky. I love that. That's a good description. Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely stunning. I'm not going to lie, Jackie. That's a beautiful background. I am a lover of background making. I make backgrounds all the time with the inks and things. That is just stunning, and I love that colour choice that you've used, and possibly inspiring me with some different colour choices. So absolutely.
Right, so what we need now, I've used a 7x7 square card blank, and I have the baby pink Centura Pearl, and that is 6x5/8 by 6x5/8. Okay, so I'm going to use a bit of cloud glue, because we're going to be starting to mat and layer now.
And why do you like using collal glue for this layering?
I'm one of these people that use so many different glues. It just depends on the project.
Yes.
So sometimes I'll use tape. Sometimes I'll use a glue pen. It's whatever's to hand.
Yeah.
But it just, I find glues in this form, they harden the card up, so it makes it a bit more sturdier.
Sturdy, yeah. Nice and secure.
Okay.
Plus, it gives you the wiggle time, Jackie.
Exactly.
The wiggle time for,
Wiggle time,
for
very
anybody
important.
who can't get it into place straight away. I love it. And as we all know, Leanne, her claim is it's the best glue in the world.
It
And I
is.
have to agree with her. It's one of the best and something that I use a lot of. Can I just say, Jackie, I'm loving your nails. I'm loving those shiny
Thank
nails. They're
you.
looking very nice. Very nice. Matching the outfit and also that lovely rock on the fingers.
I know, right?
That's really setting that off, definitely.
Right, so now I'm going to add an extra layer of black cardstock. I think black is so underrated and it makes card projects really pop.
Yes, yeah, it does. Because it's so striking. It just gives it a lovely pop of a pop with your images and all your and matting and layering, of course. Something that we love to do because it just adds more dimension. It frames what you've worked with. Because a lot of people ask us about matting and layering, and I remember the first time someone said matting and layering to me, I thought they were talking a foreign language. I had no idea what they meant.
Yeah.
And then my auntie explained, and my friend who I was crafting with, my friend at the time, was saying that it just frames your work that you're working with and it makes it look absolutely super professional and just gives it that really lovely finish. Absolutely gorgeous. This is looking beautiful. Those matting and layers are working really well with the colours that you've chose. So
Thank
gorgeous.
you. When I stuck the black layer down, I used the tacky glue for that one, only because if you use a cloud glue, it's not going to stick very well to the Centura Pearl
With it being a coated cardstock.
cardstock. So always use tacky glue for that one. So I'm just going to go in.
Sealing, top tips, aren't we? We're having some top tips. Having a little bit of a glue school, little quick update there. But yeah, it's true. When you use tacky glue, because it's water-based, it does work a lot better on coated cardstocks like your glitter card and things like that. Cloud glue, with it being solvent-based, can lift colour, so it can lift glitter card, stock colour, can lift mirror card. So yeah, so lovely top tips there, Jackie, Becky,
Thank
Jackie.
you.
Oh, I'm getting so confused. All these women in the studio today.
You've just answered Patricia's question, saying she always gets confused as to when to use tacky and all-purpose, so you must have read her mind, Debbie.
Yep.
Another Debbie's saying, beautiful shades of ink that you're using, great creativity with the pastel shades. That's
Yeah,
from Debbie.
absolutely. Absolutely. And Karen said she needs to get more water-reactive ink pads so she experiments with them more. So I think you're inspiring a few people today, Jackie.
Thank
and
you.
this is looking beautiful.
Okay, so what I've used now, I've used one of the Moroccan tile nesting dies
Yep.
because it matches the stencil.
Yeah, it does
shape.
actually, yeah. It matches that really well.
And the sentiment is from the signature collection from the Caring Thoughts with a grateful heart. So you are so very special to me.
Oh, have you got anybody in mind when you're making this card? Was there somebody in mind that you had?
Probably my mum, because what with COVID, I haven't seen her, quite some time.
Bless you.
So it was only at the wedding. We saw each other in like nearly 2 years.
Oh wow! So an
yeah.
emotional day seeing a daughter getting married, and an emotional time because it was a while since you last saw each other. So that's
Exactly.
lovely, and it's lovely that you're dedicating this card to her as well. Which, can I just say, I mean, Becky, look at this card. There's something else, isn't it? It's absolutely beautiful, absolutely
It looks
gorgeous.
stunning, it really does,
Really,
Jackie.
really does. That's just glorious. Love the colours, love the techniques, love the use of an older dye, bringing an older dye in there, and love all the colour schemes. So yeah, I can totally see where those step kids of yours are saying makes those beautiful cards, because you are creating a mini masterpiece for us right now. Now that is absolutely beautiful. It really, really is a stunning card. It's gorgeous, really lovely.
There
Now
we
look
go.
at that. So I think
Get some.
that deserves an absolute big whoop whoop whoop. Absolutely gorgeous, Jackie.
Thank you.
So, was it as bad as you thought it was
No,
going to
it
be?
was
We have to
great.
ask you this question because a lot of people, when they're all nervous, they get a little bit by it all, a bit overwhelmed by it all. But have you enjoyed it?
Oh, it's been a brilliant, brilliant day, yeah.
Oh,
and honestly,
fabulous.
get applying, come in.
Yes, so exactly. So we've got coming up for you right now all the details. If you want to do what Jackie's just done today, you need to just email studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, send in 4 or 5 photos of your cards or your projects, because it doesn't have to be cards, it can be other things as well, like mixed media, and submit a short video about yourself as well. Don't be nervous about that. I know a lot of people, when I've said to them, have you applied? And they're all like, I don't want to send the video in. Please don't be nervous. It just has to be a short clip. We're getting heckled by a buzzer again. Just be a short clip about yourself, and literally that's all you need to do. There are a lot of people that I know that would be absolutely fabulous. So please, if you want to be part of the Crafters TV team, then come along and join us, like Jackie's just done. So Jackie, I want to say a big thank you for joining us today, and hopefully see you again soon.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Right, Becky. I am going to get myself ready for a next demo. So we're going to just have a little short little clip while we all get ready and reset. So see you on the other side.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you, and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome back to Crafters TV. How's your day going so far? Wasn't Jackie fab? Oh, Jackie, thankfully she's still over there just getting all of her bits and bobs together. But we've had Diana in saying gorgeous card, Sandy saying I love, love, love this card. We had Karen in saying Jackie, this is absolutely gorgeous. You did great. I hope you come back to do a show again sometime soon. We've had Kathy in saying great job, beautiful card. Linda in saying pretty card, love the colour combination. We've had loads of you in, and the final one that I will leave you with is Victoria putting a picture of a ring on saying my question is where can I find a guy like Nigel? Thank you so much for all of those lovely messages. She did brilliantly, didn't she? Now, we have, if you've just tuned in, got mega launches today. I mean, you know, having one launch is special, but having two is unequivocally ignorable. We have got for you today something really special. We've got the Creator card dies. They're coming up in the next show. That's the launch day. But we have also got ones for you who love your markers and who love a little bit of glit. Let's face it, Debbie, we all love a good metallic, don't we?
We do indeed. made, and I know you're going to love these as much as us here at Crafters TV do and Crafters Companion. These are brand new tonight. So these are our metallic paint markers, and the whole collection you can have for £21 or $26.26. But platinum price, did you see that? £16.80 or $21.01. Honestly, they're just absolutely fabulous. They're coming to you in 3 sets, and the 3 sets that we have are, and I'll give you the colours so that you can see these. We've got the liquid gold collection. We have got the never say this right, molten copper collection, and then we have, of course, you've got to have silver, quicksilver we're calling these. Now, how these come to you, Becky, are they come in 3 sets, so you've got your 3 sets like so, and the lovely thing about these is, I mean, these are really high, intense, shine, metallic paint markers that are fully opaque, and they're going to work on literally almost any surface. I'm going to be just using some black cardstock at the moment just to show you, because we do need to do a little bit of priming. But you can use them onto things. Can I show you a few samples before we get started with them? So you can go straight onto things like glass. Now, can you see this? I'll try and move those out of the way so we can get a better shot. But take a look at this. This is absolutely beautiful, and this is what Wendy's done. Not only has she done the tip of the flowers with the metallic paint markers, she's actually, I mean, these are just gorgeous. The beautiful flowers anyway. And do you know what she's made these flowers out of? Crafters Companion paper. I mean, this is beautiful, honestly, but look at this. This is what I'm talking about, with them being fully opaque, with them being that high shine metallic intense paint as well, let me just tell you. But look how gorgeous it is. And Wendy's gone straight on to a lovely glass bottle. So I'm thinking of all those unused, am I allowed to say? Wine bottles. Oh. I'm saying it now, I've said it. Yeah. Rather than putting them in the recycling bin, you can be upcycling them. And things like your glass as well, so decorative glasses. You can pick these up in lots of, you know, cheaper shops where you can pick them up. Swedish one being one of them. But you can go straight onto there and you can paint directly straight onto them. There's also another feature that I'll talk about when I've finished with these samples, because these are beautiful. Again, you can just highlight little areas of things like your MDF. I had a show at the weekend, Becky, with our fabulous Dreamies products that were all MDF products. You could be using them on there and little touches. What about a little touch onto things like your embossing folders? And what Wendy's done here is she's done the embossing the normal way, but then she's picked out around the outside with that paint marker, which just look absolutely beautiful. They really are gorgeous. And there's one couple more I want to show you, because if you love freehand styling, freehand drawing and things like that, you're going to be absolutely able to do things like this.
Wow,
and these are absolutely beautiful. And again, because of the 3 style nibs that we have in here, you're going to be able to create these with that pen set. I love this one that's been done, and I'll be honest, I think it doesn't have a name on the back, but I absolutely adore that one. Use the quicksilver and the different style nibs to create lots of different techniques, which is what I love about them. Cool. And that is what's special about them, Becky, because they come in literally 3 different styles of nibs. Now, I'm going to bring one in that hasn't been primed, just to show you for a second. So I'm going to show you how you get these when you get them home. Now, as with always, little ball bearing. Give them a little shake. You want to wake them up a little bit. You want to mix that beautiful ink in there together to create that best look. So you give them a little shake. And then what you're going to do, and what we have here is we have a 0.7mm. We have a 3mm and we have a 4mm. That has got a little bit of a chisel end as well, so you can create some nice little techniques with that, but I'll talk about those in a minute. But to activate them, to get them going, like with any of ours, they'll come to you like this in a white nib, and what you're going to do is you're going to pump them. So again, give it a little gentle pump until that metallic paint comes through the nib and starts to work its way down. So you'll have to do this a few times, but you'll see it coming down in a moment, and I'm going to keep going until we do it. I always want to sing that Pump It Up song. I was singing it to Johnny this morning. You got to pump it up. Brilliant. Oh, now there we go. Can you see it coming?
You can see how metallic it is.
That's the shot that we're looking for. So when you've pumped that and you keep on pumping it till it comes down, then you have got your beautiful
Fab.
Look how gorgeous. And there is 3 nibs, and I'm going to bring in the ones that I've already pumped. So I'll bring in my 0.7 and the other one. I'm going to try and make sure I don't mix them up because one's John's set, and I don't want to be, don't be telling him, will you? Don't be telling him I've pinched one of John's sets. He doesn't know. He will now because he'll probably be listening. But the 0.7, look how fine this is. So I'm going to do exactly the same, but can you see how fine that is? And this is when you can be doing all your things like your different techniques. So as you saw with Wendy's gorgeous designs on the bottle, you've got that gorgeous fine nib, and it really is fine. And I'm just going to go down just so you can see that there. That's your 0.7. Then you've got your, what did I have? That was it, me 3, which was the first one that I actually pumped. But so I'm going to just put them side by side so you can see them. Then you've got your, no, that's my 0.7, Debbie, come on. That's your 3. There we go, a 4. And the lovely thing about this is it is very much a different style nib, which means you can go from thick to thin because it's got the chisel end, and I'll just pop it onto my hand so you can see it. So from one stroke you can go down thick, and then if you just slightly turn it, you've got the thin in there. And can you see the difference between the two?
Definitely.
So you've got the thick and you've got the thin by turning it. So that's the difference between the 3 style of nibs, and that comes in all of them. So that is the liquid gold. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I've got a love of this molten copper.
Oh, yeah, it's great, that one, isn't it?
Beautiful, it really is. I love the precision, though, of the fine nib. So I just think having those 3 different nibs, and I'm trying my hardest not to mix them all up, Becky, having the 3 nibs makes such a difference. And if you are doing things like writing on your cards, again, I'll just write my name, a bit veinier, but you know, you get the gist. But you can see how different styles you can use, but then you can get really creative.
100%.
And the fact that you can get creative with them it literally means that you can go thin or you can go thick, thin or thick, which I just think is absolutely fabulous with this with this 4mm one. But they are metallic paint markers. We're going to be going into so much depth and detail with them later on tonight. But I'm going to show you things that you can go straight onto. So I've got myself a little Christmas ornament. Little Christmas ornament. There we go. Oh, let me turn it that way so you can see it. Made of pot. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
But you can go on to literally any kind of medium with these, and they are fabulous. So, what colour shall I
Just
go
whilst you're
with?
picking colour, I have got quite a few questions. Sandy has said, will the paint wash off glass surfaces?
So on glass, so I always say whenever you're doing anything like this onto glass, I wouldn't put it through like dishwasher or anything like that. I would just gently wash, give it a gentle wash down there. But these are, you know, they are sturdy, and you can see I'm popping. Look, I've got sharp fingernails going over, and it's not coming off. So you can see.
Do you think you could heat set it in the oven? Do you think that would make a
now
difference?
then, that one I wouldn't do. I wouldn't heat set them. No, I wouldn't heat set them. But I would just go straight in. Oh, that's my fine one. Look, I see I should be using my eyes a little bit more. Want me 3mm one. So let's go back in there. I'm going again. If you've been sat for a while, all I would say is give it a little shake. For storing, what I'm just going to say is when you store your pens, obviously they'll be laying flat into your thing, but if you're going to store them in a pen pot or anything like that, have them upright rather than having them down, because if you have them down, all that ink goes down to that bottom and you can get like sometimes a overspill. Is that the right word?
Right, yeah, like a pooling.
Yes,
yeah.
So and you don't want that either. But of course you can go straight on. So shall I do I'll do little flowers. I know it's a Christmas bauble, but you can forgive me. I have got some lots of lovely different techniques, but can you see how beautiful these are?
metallic.
And because you do have the different nibs to play around with, they're just absolutely beautiful. We are going to be going in more in depth in tonight's Colour Me Happy show, where I'm going to show you lots of different techniques that you can do, not only with these, but with all the other things that we've got on, because don't forget, we've got lots of different metallic mediums on the show tonight, which, can I just say, I'm super excited about, because I am in my element when I do a Colour Me Happy show. I really do enjoy them.
Yeah.
Because I get lost. Get a bit lost and get a little bit creative. And what else shall we put on there? Let's have a think. Let's do some little love hearts as well. Debbie,
I love how glossy these are, and I know that a lot of us love our kind of gloss and sheen, don't we?
It's that high shine sheen that you get with the metallic, which I just think sets them apart from other things. They are absolutely beautiful to work with. I can't wait for you to get them home and try them, so that you can see just how gorgeous they are and that how beautiful. And I'm going down, if you've noticed, this is not primed. So I haven't primed this. Normally when we go on with things like this, we have to prime them with things like gesso. These are going to go on to all sorts of mediums. This is one of those pots that you can pick up again and decorate. What about decorating your baby's first Christmas bauble? What about doing your holly? Let's do a different colour, Becky. Let's
lovely
go with a different
idea.
colour. Hang on a minute, I've lost the top. Wait a minute.
These are definitely pens for the magpies, aren't they? If you're a bit of a magpie.
And you know, if you love writing as well and things like that, you're going to absolutely love them. But can you see that shine, that sheen? Oh, look, there it is. That is where you've got this intense, high shine metallic paint that are fully opaque and will work on literally any surface. They're just absolutely glorious, and I know you're going to love them just as much as I do. Becky, I might even get you trying them later tonight as well.
Oh, I'm never afraid of that.
Yeah, absolutely. But like I said, if you love doing things, so like, do you know when I'm doing my Christmas cards, I always sign them with little holly things.
Oh, cute.
I do, honestly. My family, they must get used to me by now, but literally, you can go on straight on with them, or you could draw them on. So you could go on and you could draw things and then go over. So if you're not confident with going straight on with things like this, you can draw them onto your project, go over them with your marker. But again, let's have, let me go. I keep forgetting to mention him, but he's my other little grandchild, my gorgeous little Esbra. But you could be doing things like that, and you could be making baubles.
That's so lovely.
But you've got that, look at the sheen on there, how beautiful that is. It's not his first Christmas, it's his second, because he came just in time for Christmas last year. When I say just in time, just in time. But, I've lost my top again. Becky.
Hey,
I'm gonna
what?
I know, I'm going to have to.
You're going to get cold.
I want to show, I know, definitely. But just take a look again at some of the beautiful things that you can be creating with these markers. They're absolutely fabulous, and you could be mixing them up with your other markers that you have in your collection. So for instance, this one has a mixture of your metallic paint markers and your acrylic paint markers. So there's nothing to stop you from mixing up your markers and creating beautiful things like this, or the beautiful feature that Wendy did, which is this gorgeous, beautiful, decorated bottle. Wendy is very creative. Let me tell you, look how gorgeous that is. And even down to the fact that she's taken her flowers and she's touched around the edges of her flowers with them as well to create that beautiful high sheen. They really are gorgeous, and I'm honestly so excited about this launch. Not just the fact that they're on tonight, because there's lots of other things on as well. It's going to be a cracking show, and anything you want to ask about, any of the metallic markers, ink pads, pencils, anything you want to ask, anything you want to see, let us know and we'll try and cover it in the show. I have got a few demos planned, but I do like it to be a bit interactive. So if there's something you want to see or something you want to ask away. I'll do my very best to answer the questions, but I honestly want you to enjoy these. Look at that price, £21 or $26.26 for the full entire collection of these beautiful, intense, high sheen, metallic paint markers. They're absolutely beautiful. I know you're going to love them just as much as we do here. And look at the platinum price, Becky. The platinum price, even more. So if this is your first time for tuning in, if you're a brand new customer, we're going to treat you to a little taste of what it's like to be platinum. You could be getting them and picking them up for £16.80 today. They could be a perfect gift for your grandson or your granddaughter or somebody who's artistic in your family, or simply for yourself. If you love using black cards at Christmas, you've got your perfect writing material there with those 3 style nibs. So they're absolutely glorious.
Those are coming up for you on Colour Me Happy. It's a show that we've got on later today. We'll be going into more depth about them, so don't forget, get those questions in. We love hearing from you. We have had people asking about demo of the show. Just because of the way the show's gone today, Debbie and my producers have taken the executive decision of choosing your first card as your full demo. Demo of the day. And also, we've had someone asking, can we just clear up the free shipping rules? Just as a little reminder, we have got the free US shipping on that big bundle for you today, and then obviously after that it's once you're over that limit of the $125. So I hope that helps you. Debbie, you're back. What are you looking forward to today?
Well, I think I'm looking forward to the whole entire day because we have got a lot. Don't forget the launch in less than, well, just nearly over 1.5 hours at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, or 2 p.m. Pacific time. Have I got that right, Becky?
Yeah.
I think I might have got that right. I'm trying to learn these bits for when I stand in for Craig. So I'm really excited about those because they are absolutely beautiful and right up my street. However, I can't wait for Colour Me Happy. I can't wait to show you lots of different things that you can do with things that you may already have, and those brand new paint markers as well, those metallic paint markers. So I hope you've enjoyed today's show. Jackie's been a fabulous guest.
Absolutely.
Don't forget, get your Craft Factor audition tapes in and with your makes, and you could be doing what Jackie did today. It's been a pleasure having everybody with us, and also with the lovely Becky, because I'm going to be with Becky all day. Bet, I have had a blast. I absolutely love filling in for Craig. Feels like a bit like This Morning at British TV, where the main guests do the main, and then they have Friday off, but we've let Craig have a little holiday. He's gone home, well, he should be on his way home to go and spend some time with his family. So you've got us guys all week. So guys, we'll see you all in an hour and a half's time for the launch day with the Creator Card dies.